Welcome or welcome back to another video here on my channel. In today's video, I'm doing the Cat in the Hat nails on these short coffin nail tips. If you're interested in seeing how I created this nail set, definitely keep on watching. So I was trying to find the perfect blue to match the book cover of the Cat in the Hat. So I pulled out some of my blues to figure out what to do, and I realized that I probably need to mix two of the colors. So I layered the D&D color first, and then I went on top with this Goy jelly polish after I primed the nails. This video is not so much as a tutorial, it's just a watch me work kind of video. Like all of my other videos, I don't really do tutorials, but I did want to talk about the book The Cat in the Hat because it is a extremely popular book for early readers. So first off, you have to let me know if you've heard of this book, if you've ever read this book, or if you even heard of Dr. Seuss or read any Dr. Seuss books at all, and let me know what's your favorite Dr. Seuss early reader book. The Cat in the Hat actually came out in 1957, and it is a children's book. It is written and illustrated by Dr. Seuss. So in the book, we have two siblings. We have Sally and her brother. Their mom goes away and it's a rainy day, so they can't go outside and play. While the mom is away, the cat, whose name is just the cat, shows up to show the kids basically a good time. Sally and her brother, who doesn't have a name in the book, they have a pet fish. The pet fish repeatedly is like, no, this cat cannot stay here. He needs to leave. You'll need to kick him out. He's just nothing but trouble. He needs to get gone. So the cat, he starts to make a mess in an effort to give the children some fun. So he goes and he brings this big red box from outside. Of course, other stuff has happened before this, but we're just gonna go with the basic plot of the story. But he brings in this big red box from outside, and inside the box, there are two characters, Thing 1 and Thing 2. They have blue hair and they're in these red like jumpsuit leotard kind of things. They cause so much trouble. They fly kites in the house, they knock over picture frames, and they ruin the kid's mother. She has a brand new polka dot dress, and they ruin it. While chaos is continuing, the children are just kind of like watching, like what is going on. The fish is extremely upset, saying you should have never let him stay. The fish looks out the window and sees that the mom, she's coming home. So the boy in the book, the brother, he catches Thing 1 and Thing 2 in a net. The cat, he's kind of like upset, like, oh, you don't like the fun that I'm showing you? You don't like this entertainment that I'm giving you? So he puts Thing 1 and Thing 2 back into the box and takes the box outside. So the fish and the kids, they're looking around the house and they're like, look at the mess. There's no way that we can clean this up. Mom is coming home. What are we gonna do? All of a sudden, the cat, he comes back into the house and he's riding this machine. And this machine, it just cleans up the entire house. It cleans the mom's new dress and puts everything back where it's belong. Of course, the children are happy. The fish is happy. The cat leaves and the mom comes home and the mom is like, what'd you do today? And they just are like, oh, no. I'm pretty sure many of us have heard of this book, The Cat in the Hat, and all of us have probably heard of Dr. Seuss just in general. And it is said that if Dr. Seuss didn't create The Cat in the Hat, he would have just been a minor blip in children's literacy. He wouldn't have made such a big impact on children's literacy that he has had. The majority of the earlier Dr. Seuss books, they are meant for children and for beginner books. So not even just children, just people who are learning to read, because sometimes you're an adult learning to read, So these books definitely help out because they use a limited vocabulary. And so it's easier to read, they rhyme, they're funny, and they're fun to just listen to or just read. Some of these other earlier Dr. Seuss books with the limited vocabulary includes things like Green Eggs and Ham, Hop on Pop, and Fox and Socks. There also is a sequel to The Cat in the Hat called The Cat in the Hat Comes Back, and that came out in 1958. In 2003, there was a live action movie called The Cat in the Hat, and it stars Mike Myers as the cat. Dr. Seuss's widow actually was upset of the portrayal of the character, and she had vowed to never allow any other live action adaptations of Dr. Seuss characters again. And if you've ever seen The Cat in the Hat, the live action movie, you can tell that some of the jokes are kind of like more adult-like if you've ever seen a live action one. So I can definitely see where she's coming from about not liking the portrayal of the character. And the whole reason why they even created a live action version of The Cat in the Hat is because How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the film adaptation that came out in 2000, was so popular, so they wanted to do another live action film of another Dr. Seuss character who is also very popular. When I was doing a little bit of research for Dr. Seuss, I actually saw that they're actually making a Cat in the Hat animated film, and this is set to come out February 27th, 2026. And apparently this film is going to be set in a shared universe under the name Seussiverse. So that tells me that they're probably going to make a whole lot more animated Dr. Seuss films so they can all be in the same universe. If you're still here watching, thank you so much. This would be a great time for you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the video. And don't forget to let me know in the comments what you think of this nail set. And also, which Dr. Seuss character should I do next? This nail was the hardest nail to do. So I tried to draw the cat from The Cat in the Hat on this nail, and I went so slow. I probably wiped the nail maybe about 3 or 4 times before I got to a design that I actually liked. I wound up just doing a faceless cat and not doing the eyes, because every time I drew the eyes in, it gave creepy. So I just decided, you know what, no eyes. this is the completed nail set. Be sure to let me know what you think about this nail set in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want me to do another Dr. Seuss character, or you have a specific character in mind, definitely let me know what character that is in the comments below so I can start thinking up some ideas and make a list of characters. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate you engaging with my content. You're helping me get right along to my goal that I have for the end of the year for 1,000 subscribers. And I'll see you, or you'll see me in the next one. Bye, guys.
Roman numeral 7 days, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take it, dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with the vibe.